Sorry. Hello. Hi. I keep forgetting to turn on the microphone every time I do that. Hi. What's up? Tired puppy. Yeah. I want you to visit, but I just like because the reason why it's a hard question. Rather you should if you should like save up and build yourself a PC or come visit. Obviously, I want you to come visit. That's like the first obviously you'd say that, but then you think about the PC and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it matters the order you do it in, but for the PC you'd have it and then you can just save up for trip afterwards. I don't know. You know, it's a hard question. I'm not good at making decisions for other people. It's too much stress. How do you feel? How do you feel about it? I feel like, yeah, you coming to visit us would be cool. Got some nice clean sheets. Got two cats. I don't know what they're doing right now. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everyone's morning or day, evening, whatever time it is right now? Okay? How's everyone doing? Let me see. Right now, I like to look at myself, but I'm not looking at myself right now. Let me do that to make it less awkward. Not stare at this bird that I have on my screen. Okay. How is everyone doing? I'm saying it again and again and over and over. You have a what? A computer that works the purpose that you need it for? Like. Okay, how good is it? Is it like fall? It's like, but how much longer does it have? Because if it's like okay for right now, then you can just like, yeah, come visit us. I guess. Because like it might take me like 2 years to get a visa or whatever at this pace. That's the thing about the United States of America. They want their taxes. I mean, that's the thing about anywhere actually. They want their money. And if you don't give the people their money, you can't get anything. Okay, so what do we have today? We have question of the day. A QOTD. Okay, that we have every day that I stream. And the question today is, what's your favorite weird food combination? I tried to think about one, but I couldn't honestly tell you because I'm not a weirdo like that. I don't have any weird food combinations. Let me think. No, I don't think I have weird food combinations. Listen, I'm very picky. I don't like jam. I don't like jelly. They're just so, or peanut butter. I just so something about it I just don't like. Maybe the taste, the texture, all of it. Ugh. I think it's the taste, not necessarily the texture. It's just not my favorite thing ever. I mean, there's some things that I've done like that people it looks gross. That's the closest thing that I have. Like, okay, so if I have like boiled eggs and mayonnaise and cheese, grated cheese, and I smash it up, that tastes really good. But I don't think it's a weird combination. Listen, eggs, mayonnaise is eggs. So I'm just putting egg and egg together and cheese. Doesn't that sound great? I mean, it looks a little gross, I guess, some people, but like it tastes good. It's just mashed up egg. It slaps. It's good. Let me see. What other combinations do people look at and say gross? I'm just a normal person. Nope, I don't do anything like that. I don't do anything. I don't have any weird. Sorry, I was stretched. Oh, shit, I'm excited about what we got today. So right now I'm doing through something called Worst Visual Novels Ever Challenge. And, I hear talking upstairs, sorry. A visual novel ever challenge. And, yeah. It's my perfect amount of trash. I love trash. Quality content, get it away from me. I only play trash content and sometimes Stardew, but I feel like, I mean, it could be like people are more so here earlier and not later, and earlier I tend to play trash, but I feel like, you know, the my audience has appreciation for garbage. I think that's what it is. Quality content isn't quality content anymore, you know? We live in the trash media age where nothing's good anymore. So I think that's what oh, I'm blurry. So that's why I need to give the audience what they want. Trash TV, trash media, just trash games, trash everything. I'm not dissing the people who make these things, by the way. um I think it's good. I'm a fan. Okay, I'm calling it trash doesn't mean it's like garbage. I think it's good, but not in the good like actual quality game good. Just like I'm digging myself in a hole here. Like just good amounts of bad. You know what I'm saying? Like so bad it's good. Yeah. Also, I do like cute games too. Like I saw this game on Steam called Duck Detective, and that's right up my alley. It's cute. I love cute games. The last game that I really liked that I played on stream, like loved that wasn't like trash media was Earthbound. But I don't know if I can have like other things quite like that. You know? I don't know. I mean, obviously I can play the other games. I can play the first Earthbound because I played the one the second one of the Mother series. I should play the first one. I should. And then somehow get the third one because the third one was never localized. So I just kind of have to figure out how to get the third one in English because I do not speak Japanese. I don't speak it. Just gotta get the stretch it. Alright. So, Friday. It's Friday, right? Every day is a blur to me. Every stinking day is the same day. Not really. I mean, I'm vaguely aware of the days, but like sometimes I just not fully there. I know that there are days and they have names, and Friday comes after Thursday, but sometimes you know things without even like knowing them consciously, you know? Like you're aware that it's Friday, but you're not even thinking about it. Like for example, like I have cats. One of my cats is a weirdo. His name is Dio. I clean the litter pans. He loves it. Maybe a little too much. He likes to play with the litter on the outside of the box. So when I'm like scooping it, he's like his paw is like swatting on the outside. Cause I guess he can see through. Cause two of the pans at least are see through, and he just really likes it when I clean the litter pan. But like, I didn't even notice that. I just blocked it out. His presence is just a constant that I don't even notice he's there. He's just there. It's just like a no deal is there back in my mind, but I'm not thinking about anything. It's crazy how like our lives are just spent in autopilot like that. We just go through life. We're like kind of dimly aware, but not really. The lights aren't all on at home, and then there's that one moment you're like, oh my god, where am I? Who am I? I'm a, like brain piling like a flesh like mecha, like just crazy, you know. Anyways, what was my original point? I don't remember. Right, trash media. So, worst visual novels ever. Earthbound. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I can't keep focused on one topic. Okay, and that's a good thing. How boring is it to be? No, it's not boring. Okay, right. Sometimes like, you know, you're stuck on one topic for a while, but then you have to naturally progress. But you know how crazy it is, people and talking to people, especially when you get with the right group. You start talking about one topic, and then you end up in like a completely different stratosphere. It's crazy. Oh, you know how we talk now? I think how people used to talk are so cool. Like, I listen to, if you're familiar with peanut. Okay, hi, Wenjay. What's up? Peanut butter and cheese sandwich. That sounds disgusting. But also not. I mean, cheese goes in bread. Peanut butter goes in bread. Put it together. Ugh. Oh. I mean, either way, I don't like peanut butter, so I can't talk really. But actually, that's gross. Get away from me. It's not that weird, but also gives me the ick. You know, it's not the weirdest. But anyways, how are you doing? How are you doing? Any Friday plans? Any plans on this weekend? Then try jam and cheese. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not like peanut butter. I don't like jam. I don't like jelly. I don't know if it's just too sweet or blech or whatever. I don't like it. I like peanuts. Don't like peanut butter. I like the fruit, like the strawberry or the blueberry, raspberry. Like, I like those. I just don't like it when you make them into butters or jams or jellies. Don't like it. I'm like, maybe like the taste is just off to me. Maybe it's too sweet. I'm not really that kind of sweet person, you know. I like, the sweetest thing I like is ice cream. That's it. No weekends planned so far. That's me every weekend. I don't have any plans ever. Actually, that's a lie. My plans are not fun. My plans involve couch rotting. It feels so good, especially when I've been working all week or something. Like, people are cool. People are cool. But I'm an introvert, so they exhaust me. And sometimes my I can't talk, bruh. Sometimes my social meter is at 0 and I need to recover. One social interaction, I need like a week. That's a joke. That's a joke. I need at least a few days. Depends on the person though. What weekend plans do you usually have? If you have them. You're ambivert, yeah. Maybe that used to be me, but I don't really have friends like that anymore. I mean, I have friends. I We don't like it anymore. Get out. Where do you go? The extent of my going out, a bar. I don't go to bars. The extent of my going out is going to the movies. Yeah, spending money. The beach is free, I guess. But like, the intrigue of the beach is the beach itself. I guess you have to find the right people, because you go to the beach, the right people, you have like a whole little basket of stuff and bring drinks and a little picnic and the blah blah blah. But I just haven't had that spark in a long time to go to the beach, just cause. And then there's parks. What else is there to do? And obviously, if you want to do things, you have to pay money to do things. That's everywhere though. To have fun, to pay money. But going to the beach is fun, and it's funny. I live close to the beach. I don't go to the beach. I went more to the beach when I didn't like live literally right across from it. It's so funny. I'm like, well, I want to go to the beach. I don't live next to the beach. So let's drive to the beach. So I like to go to the beach. And now they live close to it. I'm like, oh, I could go anytime I want. So I don't need to go today. I'll do it another day. And then I never do. Nowhere in Barbados is far from the beach. Yes, you're right. But I literally, like, a stone's throw away, like, right there. Versus, like, driving there. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, nowhere in Barbados is far from anywhere, but like, it's still considerable effort from my part. I'm tired. Good night, guys. Stream over. I'm going to bed. 21 minutes. That's all I need. I need to add things to stream. I want to do an accent changer. A little character thing, like, but I have to come up with the prompts and stuff. Like, you know how I just been doing the voices? The voices? I should do that. I should have a little wheel. Just a randomizer. So I have to do a certain voice for the whole stream. I think that might be fun. I think so. What do I know, though? I'm just a person on the screen. There are people in my house. 1 and 2. That's all the people need to know about. Lasted all of 5 minutes. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I forgot. In context, what are we talking about, Winjay? What did you last of all of 5 minutes? Accents. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Oh, what? On stream? You stream? Or you just mean in general? I mean, I guess so. I like changing up, so it may last for 5 minutes for me, for one of them, but I might change to a different accent. I don't do it on purpose. It's like a brain itch. It's just like something I do. It's in general. I just do it. Like, I'd love to do English ones. They're really fun. Yeah. They just come natural too. They're kind of easy. I can't do much of anything else. Maybe a little country thing, American country thing, like a redneck kind of thing. But I could really expend myself, but I would have to practice and do like work outside. I could do that, but if I'm honest with myself, I'm a bit lazy, honestly. I'm a bit lazy. Just a little bit. I just have to keep reverence. I'm like, sometimes I'll give some credit to myself. I don't think I'm super lazy. I just bite off more than I could chew at times, to be honest. Like, I'll be like, I'll be doing good, and then I'll cram everything in this box. I've got my hours plotted out and everything, and I have to do everything, and I'll be doing good for that for a month, and then it'll crash again. So I really have to just abide by my limits. So I really have to. I'm talking about nothing at this point anymore. I don't know what I'm blabbering about anymore. But I have to like not overload myself, because I have a limit. I have a threshold that not everybody else has. People are like, oh, that hustle culture or whatever, but it's not me. I get tired. I get tired. Life's hard. But they're pretty fun though. I just could not get like regionality properly, like, how in England, the English, they have different accents because they're from different places, obviously, but I just don't know what kind of accent I'm using. I just comes out. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know. Sorry. It's just a retreating stretch I have to do all the time. Sounds like a Northern English accent. Thank you, sir. And I don't like being put on the spot either. If I get put on the spot, then I think about it too much. And if I think about it too much, it won't happen. It won't happen. It'll come out bad. It'll come out bad. My eyes look different if I take off these glasses. But I was, I don't know, I can see the bags under my eyes. I'm gonna put these back on. I got glasses because I need to see. Anyways, I'm just talking like yep, yippity blah. Nothing. I'm talking about nothing. I think I should just do the game. That's what I'm here for, right? I'm streaming. So let's do it. I'm gonna play a game called Terrence. I don't know anything about Terrence, but we're gonna get to know him real well. So I'm gonna put this over here so I can start the game. I'm too tired. Also, another thing, Terrence sounds like a nice guy. Maybe. We'll see. He might be a little awkward. We'll see. I don't know nothing about no Terrence. Okay, guys. Let's go. Okay, this is again is for the worst visual novels ever challenge that people are doing Let me look at the camera. Sorry, I'm looking at the side. Again, this game, Terrence, is for the worst visual novels ever challenge that some folks are doing on itch.io. So I'm really excited. I love trash. I can't get enough of it. Quality content, never heard of it. Anyways, okay. I stopped touching my nose. I keep touching my nose. I watched my last VOD. I keep touching my nose. What am I supposed to do? Sit on my hands? But then I can't do anything if I sit on my hands. So let's keep going. God. My stream must be like ADHD simulator or something, because I get frustrated with myself when I watch it back. I'm very fidgety. It's an observation, okay? Leave me alone. We're waiting for Terrence. Terrence is taking a little bit because Terrence is such a nice guy. Terrence is so good that he's taking his sweet time. Sometimes in life, you just have to take your time, okay? It's not a race. It is a race, but also not. Like, you just have to take your time. The tortoise and the hare situation. Obviously, we know IRL, the hare would have won if he didn't get so cocky. But in that story, Slow and Steady did win the race. And sometimes Slow and Steady does win the race. We're at 85%. You're beginning to think you have ADHD. I feel like frustrated because I feel like everybody does have it. And that pisses me off. Because what do you mean? Or is it just because like I just meet people who have ADHD like generally, and I just surround myself with like-minded people? You know, that could be it. You know. Or also, maybe like media is killing our attention spans. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen. I'm no self-diagnoster, okay? I'm no self-diagnoster, okay? I would never think that I would have hadishidishdi. Adidididoo. The woman though, I wanted to go to boarding school, whatever. Hurts my heart to think about those days. And she was talking to me, and she called it like a psych evaluation or something. I don't know. That's what she called it. She said that she's a professional, whatever. Anyways, she said, I make it sound like I don't have any confidence in what she said, but like, when she said, do you like have ADHD? I'm like, no. But actually, no, you say it. That would make sense. And, girl. So I went home and did research, and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. I don't have a official diagnosis because I'm scared of that. So I'm scared of being official. Because like for official, you need to give like Uh, 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 you need to talk to your parents. You need to give them a nice little paper, like someone who knew you in your childhood. You need to give them a paper and like have them like have it have it have them fill it out and whatever. And that's scary. So I'm just gonna live my life. I'm just gonna live my life. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, what I have told myself at this point is like I just look at like tools for it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, I'm not gonna go telling everybody that I got it, especially I don't have official diagnosis. I don't want to be. I don't want to be grouped in with the self-diagnosers. Okay, I don't want. I don't want to be. Okay, all right, all right. I don't have official. Just some lady did some psych thing, and she told me that I may have it. That's it. Okay, I don't have it. I'm not ask. I'm not gonna ask anybody to fill out nothing for me. Okay. She's training special ed. She doesn't have a clue. Okay, you might have a training something specific, but you still may not know. Like, you know, some professionals don't have a clue because, for example, for Adish Dodi, um, girls tend to be underdiagnosed a lot because of the ADHD they present with. They tend to have an attentive rather than hyperactive. It's also combined too. So they don't really get diagnosed, and you may not even get diagnosed as a woman, as a woman. I don't know. Anyways, off topic. Let's move on. Terrence. Mm-mm. Can't focus enough to study. I I feel like okay. Yes, it's my brain, but also I just need to get off the internet. I think the internet makes it worse. It makes it worse because I used to read books. I used to focus, laser in on books. Like, I used to read them. I don't have attention for anything anymore. Like, I guess, whatever. It used to be books. I used to sit down and just, like, read books, and I used to be so focused in it that I would just like block out everything else around me and just read several books in a day, and I cannot do that anymore. Can't do it. I don't. It's just bloop. So I think yes, ADHD is a thing, but also our attention spans across the board everywhere. People with ADHD are not. Internet's killing our attention spans. So imagine you have ADHD and then you have the internet too. It's wasa. Life is ada. It's a wasa. It's a wasa. My sister has it for sure. Official diagnosis and everything. Um, and also she's younger, of the younger generation, and you know how much of a mess they are. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I feel I'm only like 23 and I feel old. Obviously, I am young. Yes, I know that. But I feel old when I look at these younger people. I'm like, oh my god. I age when I interact. I age like 10 years when I interact with them. 50 years. I'm like, how is there such a gap? Like, oh my god. There's a gap. There's also not because our lingo intersects, but also at the same time, I just mentally, I'm like, gosh, I'm worried about the future children because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay, let's play Terrence and let's stop dilly dalling, shall we? Terrence, let's do this. Pause my music and let's get Terrence in the chat. Terrence! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Give it up for Terrence. Terrence, 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 Terrence. Ooh, ooh. I'm waiting for Terrence. I'm sorry. Like, the music stopped and everything. Waiting for Terrence to show up. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. All right. Let's do it. Do 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 do. All right, let's do it. I'm so hungry. I really could go for a shrimp wrap right now. I got shrimp in my fridge that I want to eat. Okay. So apparently I'm in Terrence's closet or something, trapped. I don't know what the deal is. We're just gonna start the game.
I didn't say those words though.
All right.
Can I help you? Oh, I mean, like, no. Okay. So, like, I'm sorry, I don't usually talk with people. I usually just sit in the closet and think about things. So,
Mm-hmm.
so like, what's your name?
Sapphire.
No, don't worry, don't tell me. I'll guess. Is it Paul? No. Is it,
I don't want to laugh in his face.
is it Emily? Maybe. I don't know. Is it Kimberly? Kimberly?
Not even close,
No.
buddy.
I'm sorry, I'm not really good with names. But anyway,
This is my worst
I
fear.
usually have other people in my closets. I mean,
That's clear.
I could be a really bad host, but
Why am I in your closet?
so what are you? Why are you here?
You're holding me hostage.
I mean, like, sorry, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be rude or anything, but like this is my closet. And
I know.
you're just gonna be in here, really? Oh man, this is like, is this friendship? Chat, is this real?
No.
like a streamer. Do you watch any streamers? I mean, sometimes I watch streamers like XQC is pretty funny.
I don't watch
Sometimes.
XQC.
No.
No.
Sorry, it's like they have jokes like
Bro, let me go.
like
I want to see what he has to say. But I kind of want to leave.
sometimes
He's trying.
sometimes
You're
I
trying.
make jokes.
Yeah?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
no. Do you have do you like do you like water? I like water, but sometimes. Okay, so like hear me out on this, but sometimes I sneak into my dad's room.
Mm-hmm.
I know I shouldn't because I'm supposed to be like a good little boy, but
How old are you,
sometimes I
Terrence?
sneak into my dad's bedroom and I get the beer from under the bed
Okay.
and I hold it for like 10 minutes and I think I get a pretty good buzz on it. Sorry. My dad caught me once, and
I'm so sorry. I just.
do you have a dad?
I'm sorry.
If that's like a sensitive question or something. Um, I have a dad. I have a dad.
Mm-hmm.
This is his name's Larry, but I call him Dad.
Right.
Um, does your dad have a name?
Yeah, he does.
I guess he does. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but is it
Sorry.
bad that I find this kind of endearing?
Well, her name's
Oh
Clarice.
my god.
Like from that movie with the dude who
He's
eats.
so awkward.
Yeah. I shouldn't have thought of that movie. It gives me nightmares. um,
One day, are you still with me?
am I too eager? Am I coming across too eager? I'm sorry. It's just I haven't had anyone who I could call a friend, and seeing as you're in my closet with me, I figure that makes us kind of friends, you know.
This how he's trying, right?
First base in the
No,
closet.
no, no.
I I haven't been in a closet with someone else since my sister. Not that we were going to any basis. We were like 5, and
Oh.
we pretended that
Alright.
we pretended this was the White Castle drive-through. And my sister was the one on the microphone, and she asked me what I wanted, and I said I wanted a McDonald's cheeseburger. and she didn't play with me anymore after that. So I miss my sister.
What happened to your sister?
Brother or sister? Sorry, I'm asking too many personal questions. I really should just let you talk about you, but if that's too much, I can understand.
Can you let me out of your closet, please? How did I get in here?
No, okay. Well, you know,
Am I bound and gagged or something?
sometimes my therapist says that I need to connect more with people, but I don't really understand what they mean by that. So, my therapist said I should do some self-exploring, some poetry,
Mm-hmm.
like Edgar Allan Poe, quoth the raven nevermore. So, like, if you have some time spare, we could, do a little bit of poetry reading. So anyway, my poems are pretty deep.
When is he gonna stop talking?
My mom says they're deep. I don't know what that means, but okay. So like, here's my first one. It is the black and white poem of the emotion and the beast within me.
How long is he gonna go on for?
I have to put on my serious poetry voice.
How long does this go?
Like Judith's speeches. It is a mixture of science and instinct, logic and chaos, black and white. The distance
I think I'm
between us
experiencing Stockholm syndrome right now.
and black space curls from
Here.
my heart, which becomes longing, which in turn will force my heart from my chest because of its ever-swelling emotion that is my sadness. A sadness so love.
I mean, how hostage.
Such black and white emotion can't keep itself in my own mind and heart, so it withers and blooms anything it touches, to give it a fresh start. Alas, it won't give me a fresh start. It shall just weigh me down with regret and pride. Pride for the things I do, but regret for not having shared it with my love.
Yeah, okay, that was good.
Sorry.
Oh.
These are my feelings.
Right.
such as this white painting on a black
Oh, it's longer. Okay.
The instinctive lust to make myself one with my love cannot overpower that emotion,
Right.
but it still resides, eating at the emotion and replacing it with selfishness and regret once over. Why? Why am I doomed to love and unlove? Thus, vulgar black beast within me threatens to devour the white emotion that fills me and makes me whole. Black creature of my affliction,
Yeah.
my agony, my
Yep.
distress,
Mhm.
my grief,
Yeah.
my heartache,
Preach it.
my misery,
Yes,
my
Terrence.
sorrow,
Woo.
my suffering,
Mhm.
my
Bars.
torment,
Yeah.
my torture,
Yes.
my woe.
Mhm.
The unrelenting wretchedness that is human instinct.
Mhm.
But the luminescent white beauty that stills the beast is not here. So I wait, for my small piece of resplendence to return. A long time I will wait, and I will dream in the meantime. But why must I dream?
I'm a President
in black
Fisher.
and white?
Help me. Help me. Help. Let me out.
Pretty deep, huh?
Yeah, it was so deep, Terrence. That was so good.
You could, like,
Can you
call
let me
it,
out?
like Edgar Allan Poe or something.
Yeah, right. I was calling you that. Can you let me leave? What are you?
Sorry.
What are you
I have
doing?
allergies sometimes.
Me too. Me too.
I
No,
don't
I
know.
get it.
So, like,
Terrence.
do you like movies?
Oh God, please.
My favorite movie.
Hmm.
I can't think of any right now.
My
but
favorite movie is
I watch
Coraline.
movies. I watch movies all the time.
I don't really like movies that much. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So, like, what do you think of Transformers with Shia LaBeouf?
I mentioned the other day. Actually,
But,
it's okay.
There's a filter. Conversation is really hard.
Yeah, I get it.
But,
I'm not. Yeah.
You're killing it though. I mean, you're really good at conversation.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm like not bored. Like,
Ah,
I'm
sweet.
not bored at all.
Really?
So sometimes.
Thank you.
Sometimes when people talk with me, they say like, "Oh my God, Terrence, you just won't shut up." But like, I'm like, whatever, Grandma.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Aye.
We don't talk to Grandma. Not since the stoma incident.
This must be a cry for help, Winjay. This has to be a cry for help.
You know, stoma holes are like the same size as marbles. Don't ask me how I know. Top secret information, like a spy. You know, sorry,
Are you okay?
sometimes I just have to stop and
Yeah.
think about things.
Right. No, I get it. It's okay.
Sometimes I miss my grandma.
Aw.
But then I remember.
What
remember
happened?
Bad times, you know.
What bad times?
Like a time when she said the ponies aren't real.
But ponies are
Why did
real.
she say such a thing?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm kidding.
it just seems irresponsible to tell a 14-year-old boy that the ponies don't exist. Like,
Ponies are real. I think your grandma's on crack.
I wanted to grow up to be like Twilight Sparkle.
What?
That was a big part of my persona.
What? Well, they're not real.
Like,
Okay, but
I wanted to
they're
be
not real. No,
when
she's
they were
right.
7.
There are real ponies, but that's
Yeah, my grandma.
you can't be a
grandma
pony.
told me that ponies aren't real.
No, ponies are real.
So
Twilight
anyway,
Sparkle isn't
what's the
real.
point?
That's a difference.
So anyway, yeah, that's how I found out that
Right.
you can fit a whole bag of marbles in a stoma hole.
What?
Rip grandma.
He killed his grandma. I need to
I
leave.
guess you could say that family things are pretty good at the moment, so my sister has the big room. I get the closet, which is, as you can see, pretty spacious.
I'm in your room right now. Oh my god,
All
this
my
is
stuff
worse.
here. I have my winter clothes. I have my summer clothes. I have my autumn clothes.
The more he goes on, the more I get the ick. I need to leave. He's deranged, actually.
Clothes.
I'm less endeared and more like scared now. I'm scared. Are you done? Can I leave? A brony that killed his grandma. You're not helping. You're not helping the stereotype here.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's all the seasons. I just had to make sure.
Huh? Oh my god, he's not done.
So have you ever read the dictionary?
Have you?
I think it's a really intelligent thing to read because it's like got all
Yeah.
the words in there.
Right.
All the words from ever. And like if you ever think about the fact that like everything we've ever said is technically in the dictionary. I know.
There's some words that I haven't found in the dictionary. I think are pretty common. I think it's really weird.
I'm kind of a book lover.
Me too.
3
Yeah.
dictionaries.
Oh.
And
Okay. Me too.
I have some other books too, but I don't see the point in reading them because like once you've read the dictionary, you've pretty much seen everything.
Terrence, I don't think that you're loved.
It is the dictionary actually tells you like what all the words mean to,
Yeah.
which I just think is a really great value for money.
Yeah.
And that's actually how I wrote my poems. I actually wrote my poems with the dictionary.
That's cool.
Oh man. Do you want to hear another one? Oh man.
Please.
I've got so many poems.
Please.
I call this one the Blue Poem of Tranquility. Picture this, yeah.
Let's just settle in, guys. We'll be here for a long time.
Floating somewhere in the ocean of my mind.
Yeah.
How could I take a boat and sail? Sail as long as my mind would last. The unfathomable deeps of my mind. What secrets could they hold from me? Treasures that I couldn't dream of. Or that I haven't dreamed of yet. And so I dive, searching for the jewels of my imagination. Deeper and deeper I swim into the clear, tranquil of my mind. Is tranquil a color or an emotion? Storms rage, and I can no longer steer my boat. My thoughts whirl beyond control into a whirlpool of theories and questions. This confusion, my own wild thought, has destroyed my boat. And I'm spinning helplessly into the vortex of my twisted mind, into the blend of tranquility, chaos, and blood. My
Why the blood?
is falling in on itself. The clear tranquil has
I think it's just you. I hope it's not changing color because I'm zoning out.
be my own undoing.
I think it's the same color. Don't trip me out,
I'll
bro.
just give that a moment to sink in.
I'm already losing my mind here. I'm staring at him.
Can't believe it. How can this guy be both handsome and intelligent?
I'm a murderer.
Oh. So anyway,
I miss the cat, dog.
male grind set, you know.
I miss the cat.
I watch a lot of Andrew Tate.
I miss the cat. Oh god. Oh god.
Awesome.
Oh.
Like what the Sigma. So like
Can I leave?
get on the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Sorry, I find that one very funny. Like, so my favorite sandwich. I like a grilled cheese, but like without the cheese.
So bread,
It's, pretty
it's
much.
just bread.
Grilled cheese without the cheese. Just like
Toast.
Grandma used to make
Toast.
before I
That's
killed
called toast. It's toast.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry.
I can
Nobody
see.
makes grilled cheese without the cheese like Grandma. My mom tries, but she gets cheese in it. And did you think that kind of defeats the point? Especially seeing like she uses the bad cheese, like
What's the bad cheese?
the one that the cheese that nobody wants.
What is it?
Nobody wants that cheese.
What cheese?
Do you have a favorite sandwich?
I like BLTs. Can be bacon. Bacon is really good. I like
I guess you're not a sandwich person. That's cool. If you're not for sandwich, you're for soup.
I like soup too. I like chicken soup. Fish soup is honestly
My
the
grandpa,
worst.
he was a soup person. Oh my god. If you ever had a soup, my grandpa could make it. Not my grandma. My grandma couldn't make soup. But my grandpa. Oh my god, my grandpa. There's a man who could make a soup. Like, you name all the kinds of soup, like every kind of soup, he could make it. He can make every kind of soup. Like, soup. My grandpa came from...
Are you still with me? I'm losing my mind. I'm by myself in this closet. I'm. Terrence. Terrence, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You need to let me out of this closet.
My grandpa came from.
What?
I'm kind of missing out on that part of my heritage.
What?
Like, I mean, you can obviously tell where I come from my accent. Go on. Guess. You can guess.
No.
That's right. I do come from awkward silence.
Ah,
You're
okay.
so good at this game. I can't believe you just walked into my closet, and now we're just like besties. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Like, now we're in the closet. What next? Bowling?
Please.
I've only ever seen bowling on the TV.
I am looking for a
Part of me thinks it's not real, like ponies.
It's fair.
Oh man. I'm sorry. Stop me if I'm too funny. Oh man.
This is a game of endurance, and
Do you
I'm.
have any water? I'm like really thirsty, and all I have is Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
Shout out to people who like Dr.
I don't want the
Pepper.
bottle back. Just take it. Just take it. Just take
Chat,
it.
is this real?
Take it. Take it.
So, what are your thoughts on, like, artificial intelligence? Like, personally, I think it's the future. I think it's the future of everything. Like, everyone's out there at the moment with their pencils and their paintbrushes. When, like, bro, all you have to do is, like, come up with a really good prompt, and then you're, like, the best artist in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to bother with all that like, learning and effort and talent? I used an AI generator once. It was pretty good. That's how I got my DeviantArt avatar.
I'm reaching out for help right now.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because I'm nervous, you know. I mean, you're pretty hot, you know. You got a level 10 gyat on you. Like the Rizzler. Have you ever watched Skippity Toilet? I like it. I like Skippity Toilet. So, I think it's about time for another poem. How about this one? A single sentence to describe my perfect autumn sky. Confusion is stealing me as I stand asleep, flying over green seas to a warmer place, and the familiar face whom I've not seen before outside my dreams, which swim in my head like shadow and hang from the moon, which floats above me as I drift through beyond autumn and spring, where they dance a
No, no,
winter, who whistle the waves
Julie.
below me like wild
No.
in my mind, making an image in my head
Don't.
my best and sweetest dreams of the person who I know,
No.
for whom I step forward into nothing and declare that I, who walk in mystery of a halved love, who name me the twilight spirit and dark ghost in their land, where time is void and the sun hides behind the sky while I hold my eyes closed, knowing that I can see more when I cannot see. For seeing is believing, and believing is blind to the truth that drifts like a dark and shining butterfly that lands on my shoulder as I fall upwards into the infinite depths of reality and darkness that beckons me from the light and longs for me more than the world that my feet left when I began this journey, which before I could find the memories of the place where a white fox swims through the land that made its father who ran as I fly beyond lies and untruths that curdle the dreams that I dreamed before I thought them into reality, like the lucid water that says, sorry, it's one big sentence, but trust me, it's really deep. I'm killing it. First time I've had someone in my closet. I'm reading them my poems, and they love them.
No.
Man,
No, please. Please.
feeling really lightheaded. How long have I been talking?
I don't. Chat. How long has he been talking?
You're not good at this conversation, are you?
Huh? You.
That's all right. You'll learn. You'll get the Sigma grind set.
First he tells me that I'm good at conversation, now he's just insulting me?
So anyway, like, as I was saying,
Man,
I think
shut up.
I have a dog.
You have a dog? Let me see.
I
I like
have a
dogs.
dog, and he's pretty great.
Yeah.
Like,
What kind of breed is she?
he does like tricks.
Oh,
and
he, sorry.
stuff. Like he can like roll over, fetch.
Nice.
He's a robot. Like one of those robots from in the 90s. Really retro. Did you know that the 90s were like a quarter of a century ago? Listen, it only hurts if you let it hurt. When were you born? Are you a 90s child?
No, I was born 2000.
No,
No.
probably not.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
You're probably like 23 or one of those really cool ages. Me?
Bro.
You
Bro.
don't want to know how old I am.
I am 23.
32. Living life. Do I have a job? I mean, like...
Yeah, what do you do?
Once.
Oh, when? When did you have a job? When last did you have a job? What job was it? A month.
It was pretty lame.
Turn it off. I don't even know how long the 90s. Is this how it ends? Can we leave?
I'm sorry. I spaced out for a minute there. Sometimes I like to just stare into space. Disconnect from reality. Because reality kind of sucks. That's what my t-shirt said once. I like that t-shirt. My grandma got it for me. Reality
I'm
sucks.
so far into this interaction, I just want to see it to the end.
I was based until she died. Yes, queen.
But I feel a piece of my soul dying. Terrence, let me go, please. Terrence.
So, what's the longest yeah boy you can do? I can do one. Yeah boy. I mean, I could do longer than that. Sorry, I need to practice. Yeah boy.
Obviously, it's gonna hurt.
Do not submit to the sunk cost fallacy. But I just need to see it. I need to. I want to know if he ever shuts up. If he ever stops talking. If it just keeps getting worse from here. Oh my god, Terrence, please let me go.
I'm gonna talent share.
Terrence, please.
Longest yeah boy.
Oh my god, Terrence.
Do you have any talents?
I can sing.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not talking.
If you open your
Real.
ears and listen to me.
Are you real or
Are you real?
like a figment of my imagination?
I'm.
I'm only asking because the medication's supposed to stop things like this. Are you real? Listen, it's
You made me sad, Terrence.
I don't want to make this awkward, but
Too late.
I've been having a pretty rough time of it
Yeah.
lately. After losing grandma,
Will you shoot Grandma?
kind of receding
I'm
on
gonna
my show
say
bit.
I don't.
Uh-huh.
Spoken to any of my friends
Your friends?
for 10 years.
10
Not even
That sounds about
sure
right.
who were my friends.
Probably not.
But yeah, I maybe leave this closet maybe once every
Okay. Sure.
5 days, and then my heart starts beating really fast, and I have to get back in the closet.
Where do you 5 days? Where do you
Really, I think it has something to do with the guilt I feel over my
bathroom?
grandma's death.
with who?
I killed her. I mean,
I know that.
directly, because
I know you did.
I'm fairly sure it was the marbles that killed her, not me.
That you shot at her. Therefore, you killed her. You.
I feel it
Directly.
every day. I really do. the guilt on my shoulders.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's
I haven't. I haven't looked my mom in the eye for like 5 years. I don't even know if she loves me anymore. I mean, like, I killed her mom, and like, that's like so not okay.
like,
I want to see how long it was.
And my dad.
There is no length of time. There's no. I don't
I
know.
think he might have.
I think I'm just here forever.
I think he might have divorced my mom
How do you not know?
because of what I did.
Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, makes sense.
I've really made a mess of everything in my life.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you're not in jail, to be
Every
honest.
single person who has the misfortune to meet me, they have to hate me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think you're getting somewhere. Your parents.
God,
Right. Oh. Yeah.
I'm just Terrence in the closet.
Yeah.
I killed someone and I
Mm.
ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Ran away from my problems. I ran away from everything. Even my therapist.
okay, so basically, if I made a bad impression,
You need a
I
therapist.
can tell when I'm talking with him. He wants to
that
hang up
other
the
parents
phone.
would be appealing to them.
He wants to leave me just sitting in the dark
Uh-huh.
because it's all I deserve.
Yeah. Right. Is he done?
And I know it's all I deserve
But I'm not that.
because that's why I'm here. I'm inflicting a vain punishment on myself. And I don't know if I'm worth the redemption. I don't know if I'm worth anyone's energy. Part of me hopes every day that I could die in this closet
Please. Please do.
and wither away, returning to the earth.
Another
in
poem.
this closet.
Another poem.
Perhaps then I might actually free my family of whatever this curse I've put upon us is.
Murder. Yeah.
Hey, I found my fidget spinner. Oh man. This is rad. Oh man. Oh, do you remember when fidget spinners were all the rage? Oh, they like glowed in the dark and they had like lights on them and everything. Oh man. Oh, I lost it again. Oh.
Jesus Christ. You left the closet after listening to Terrence for 38 minutes and 58 seconds. Oh my god.
People, regardless of how
Up. The back. quit. How does someone have the patience to make that game? I don't know. But I was 2 seconds away from 40 minutes. I spent 40 minutes in that game. Not even a game. Audio torture. I can't take it. How long is that game? How long is it? Is it an hour? I can't sit there for an hour and listen. How long? How long does it keep talking? They have to stay with Terrence. I don't know how they had the patience. They may be just as sick as Terrence. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they came up with the script for that. Or they were just yapping and they just kept talking and talking and talking. They were like, what's the absolute worst things like I can say as like a certified incel? Because it's honestly, let's be real, Terrence is an incel. Yeah. What's the absolute worst person like representation of incel I could possibly be? Just throw everything at them. Just make them cringe and die inside. What got me? What part like really made me like there? All right, when you call us hot and like something with the Rizzler, I don't know. I stopped. I stopped in my tracks. I was frozen in time. I did like the cringe like impacted me on a deep inner in my core, my heart. That should have been the point that I left because that activated my fight or flight, and instead I froze. I froze. I didn't fly away. I didn't like my attempt to run. I just froze. You just don't understand. You don't understand what your body will do until you're met with a threat like that. Because that what he was, a threat. A threat. Not just any incel. The worst. The bottom of the barrel. He's a murderer. Like, wait, incels are, they're just people. It's fine. But he's the worst of the worst. He's a murderer, too. Like, oh, like, Brody. Terrible, awful, awful with, oh my god. Nothing wrong with being a brony, but him, something wrong with him for sure. A brony, right, first crime. Cringy, second crime. Andrew Tate fan, crime. Grandma killing himself. And then he just kept bombarding me with his poems. And I was doing a really good job of tuning out up until that point. And it's just getting worse. At first, I felt bad for the guy. I thought he was just a little awkward. That's why I was like, oh, he's kind of endearing, and then he just a little sexy there. Just like all sexism there. Oh, grandma murdering. 32 in a closet. No job, no prospect. Not even trying at life at all. No hobbies, no nothing. He's just rotting in the closet and his family doesn't even want to talk to him. Like 5 days in the closet, he doesn't leave at all? Like, where do you go piss? He probably has like his closet probably full of like piss bottles or something. And every 5 days he gets out of the closet is to throw those away or empty those out. I don't know. But that was, I have to say with absolute certainty that was the worst visual novel ever. Not much. So, because visually, but because auditory, I was in auditory hell. I think we found the winner. The winner of worst visual novel ever, Terrence. Woo! Yeah, come up here and receive your prize. I can't see anything else topping that, to be honest with you. I don't even want to look at the page anymore. Because I at some point I looked at the page to see if I can see how long it was, so I can see if I can bear to sit down there for that amount of time. But there was no indication that my suffering was ever gonna end. For all I know, Terrence could keep us like in all 5 days in that closet before I can escape. You know, or he goes outside. You know, for his 5 day like his 2 minute Sabbath or whatever. God, oh my goodness. I don't chat. Do people like that exist? Is this real? Chat, is this real? Okay. After that amount of mental anguish, do I want to be hunted by a cat now? Because I still have to finish the cat game. Only got 10 endings. You know? And there's 40 of them, so I need to get 30 more, but maybe I just need maybe I just need something nice in my life. You know? What other games do I have on this computer? I miss who I was 50 minutes ago. Okay. I missed the person that I was on Tuesday. Swamp Opera and Subversive Masterpiece was truly the highlight of my life. Do you have another Crab's Treasure? I saw that. It looks super cute. I would get it. I do not have it. That requires money. I don't have that. How much is it? I also saw a game, a Duck Detective. Another Crab's Treasure. It's like Crab's Dark Souls, right? I miss what I've seen people describe it as. It's super cute. I could play this. $30. When I get $30, well, 30 US. I'll think about it. You can count on your vote. Your vote has been casted. The music is a banger. Yeah, I saw clips. Okay. Alright, I'll put it down. I'll put another Crab's Treasure. I'll put it down. That could be the actual quality game that we play on this channel, and not and not that. I kind of honestly wanna just keep the game open to see how long he talks for. But that means I have to start over from the beginning. That I have to start over. Like, I got to 40 minutes, and that means I have to start over. Get through all that dialogue to 40 minutes, and then listen to some more to see if he just ever shuts out. Do I have the patience? Do I have the patience? No, I don't. But I'll think about it for sure. Yeah, okay, so now we're taking a bit of a breather. Let's get back to this this cat. This cat, let's do it. Cause I like the feeling of being hunted, apparently. I'm just straight up masochism is what it is. But the problem is I'm not enjoying it. So I don't know what area I'm in. It's beyond masochism, but it's just like self-harm at this point. Self-infliction of pain. Misery. Suffering. Alright. Okay, let's get the cat. Let's get the cat. Oh, question also. What anime do you watch? If you watch anime. The reason I ask, I wanted to ask about My Hero. Because I say I have My Hero Ultra Rumble, the Am I see-through? I am see-through. When I switch to the BDSM, you did it. You did it. You did not. You did not switch to the BDSM stream. This is family friendly content. Fun for the whole family. Am I see-through?
Honestly,
I mean, monster number 8. What the hell is that? What is that? Kaiju number 8? Why did I stop? Let me open this cat game. Do not take this cat home, guys. Kaiju. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I finally finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Ha 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 ha. What is happening in that story? No, for real though. What's going on? What are we doing anymore? No, seriously, a genuine question. What are we doing anymore? Please open the game. Thank you. Oh, silent. Oh gosh, dearie. I don't know if you watch it or not, but no, generally what's happening in that. Okay, I'm no longer see-through. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Alright, guys, let's play. People generally prefer cat burglars over cat murderers. Yeah, true. True. Can you show my game, please? There we go. Please take care of yourself. Okay, warning for everybody out there. This cat is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so he will not do good things to us. He will do very bad things to us, actually. He is not a good cat. He's not a good kitty. He will definitely kill you in your sleep. Not even in your sleep. You don't even have to be asleep. You just have to be alive. That is the prerequisite of being murdered, is being alive. So, without further ado, we are going to see this cat and see what the problem is. Alright, let's see what we got here. The hiding, and then what's this one? Carefully. Oh no, I don't want this one. Go back. Yes. Alright, let's see if we can load anything interesting. Okay, we did all of this, right? Yeah, on second thought, I don't want to do any of these things because this cat is awful. On second thought, let's do something alone.
so,
Like what? Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, don't you just have really loud roommates sometimes? Yeah, my roommate's really loud. Anyways.
but I haven't seen you in a couple weeks either, so, like,
1 second. Not sure about that, guys. Like what? I'm trying to sound like Terrence. He's in my head. He's in my head. I don't know what to think no more, man. I don't know what to think anymore. Get out of my head. Alright, let's alright. Alright, let's get into this cat game, right?
well, I will say I miss you while you were gone. But you're back now.
Anyways. Like what? Let me clean my apartment. No, seriously, I need to clean it. 1 second. Whoops. I'm just gonna do a text. I'm gonna make a text right now. You are loud. You are loud. Please keep it down. Cool. Anyways, let's do this. Clean apartment, because honestly, I need to do that. Like, IRL. God, IRL? Jesus. Oh my god. I just sound dumber and dumber, like, all the time. You decide that, alright, let's get into this. You decide that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. At least, you try to. You sweep the living room. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyway? No, facts. No, actually, that's a genuine question. Does anybody make their bed anymore? I don't. I sleep, I wake up, I live the same way. I have a mosquito net, so for me to make the bed, I really just don't want to mess with it. Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more messes than when you started. You peek over at the cat. You suspect that it might be the culprit behind this mystery. But every time you rush to check on it or catch it in the act. Bastard. Some people do make their bed, but they're weird, right? They're not weird, okay? They're just like very meticulous and tidy. That's good for them. I am not. Chat, can you hear someone in the background? No, just genuine question. I'm not trying to be throwing tea no shit, but like I can hear really loud. I don't want it to be in the recording. Yeah, they're weird. Yeah, for sure. Cat's pretending like he's all innocent or whatever. Let me turn this up so I can have this music. Yeah, you can hear someone? Okay, definitely. Hold on then. I'm back. Okay. Purring. Alright, let's go. You always find it napping in the living room. Suspicious. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its wake. We have to. I would never say this. I would never, never do it. But we have to. The cat. There's just no other way. No way around it. We have to put it in a bag and let it float down the river. If you catch my drift. We need to send it off. Because this is not a cat. Not a normal one, anyways. Anyways, let's keep going. Alright, let me save right here. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch the cat in the act. How are you supposed to finish cleaning up if this little imp is making a menace of itself? No. You know the cat's the culprit. You can consider locking it up in the bathroom, at least until you clean the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. It's a cat! It don't need to stand no trial. Throw him in the bathroom. Oh my god. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly for the sake of cleanliness. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpses of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, the cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play, cat? Then let's play. This time, you decide to lay a trap. One your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen island counter and give it the works. It's glistening by the time you're done. It's so clean, you dropkick anyone who even thought of eating off of it. The perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway to the hall. From the angle you're at, you have a perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. Girl, what else could it be? What other creatures you have in here? But as you deliberate if you should stop at the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to shift. Its back that was rising and falling evenly moments ago is now rippling in small tremors like an agitated wave on a black sea. It's shuddering. It's bubbling. It's bulging. It's bulging. Pop. Huh? What the hell? Gape in disbelief as another cat bursts out of the still sleeping feline you've taken home with you. Huh. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. You're fairly certain. Fairly certain. I'm not gonna say 100%. 100%. I know for sure in my heart that that's how they give birth. Fairly though, just fairly certain. But more importantly, you watch Cat 2 shake itself off before leaping up onto the counter, rolling around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. Probably should have given it a bath earlier. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of the discovery you've just made. But you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, though the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and the clone cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? Damn it. Suddenly, the two cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity. But you're alive with a familiar, sinking feeling of being watched from behind. That they're not the only ones looking at you. You slowly turn around. Oh my god. Packed in the hall behind you, from the floor to the ceiling, is a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats. Of clones, all piled on top of each other. The glowing, golden eyes of every cat in the undulating wall of pure black fur. Every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and sheer desperate need to distance yourself from this blight on reality and order, you take a single step back. Take more than that. I take more than that. I'm leaving. I'm taking all the step back. I'm going. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cats all stampeding over you. It'd be kind of cute. If their soft paws were hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knock over vases and dishes and lamps, clog walls. It's going to take forever to clean this up, you think. Oh my gosh, you have such a misguided, weird way of thinking. Maybe you'll tack it all again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Imagine you're dying after being stampeded by a bunch of cats. This sure is making a mess. I'll have to clean it later. And dead. I guess maybe that could happen. Like a mundane last thought. Ending 2, Double Trouble. Let's look. Let's keep cleaning. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess. And more and more. You finally stop and look around you. You don't even recognize your home anymore. There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. The tiles tower over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming, despite your hands feeling raw from all the cleaner fluid you've been using. Gloves. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. Oof. You need some air. You need to get out of here. You hear a crash and see a teacup you're certain you don't own smashed on the floor. You look up and see the cat perch on a teetering pile of china and kitchen appliances. It carefully nudges another teacup from the pile, sending it careening to the ground. We don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. Suddenly you're laughing. It's so hilarious. The tears start running down your face. I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Didn't you? I don't want to scream because I don't want my microphone to cut out. Sorry. And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges by leaping off of the pile. The pile sways. It sways. It's falling. It's falling towards... We're just not having a good life. You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin. Your organs, your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under the heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen as the cat pads over to you before laying down and purring sleepily. Yeah, a nap sounds pretty good. Ending 1, a not so clean getaway. Okay, let's what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you, never you. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Couldn't ever hope to be. What? You were so amazing, smart and talented and independent. You shined.
Yes.
But in comparison, Damn it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanting could be so fleeting, but to be needed? There was nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them. That they needed me. What? You're walking. Right, of course. I guess I'll just continue then. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. Okay, I think this is the same dialogue. So let me just skip. Let's not take the cat home this time. Do not take cat home. Actually, go back. Let's save. Okay. Do not take this cat home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Aw, but it's being so cute. You are. With rent and bills to pay for. Not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing. Oh, little outing on your day off. What to do? Oh, save. Okay, let's see. Let's leave the cat. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up of having someone to look after it if you're not willing to commit. What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? Oh. Sorry. See you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You get halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Ignore it. Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's best for the both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do for your day off. Okay. I gotta save for everything. Let's go watch a movie. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. But there's a showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay though. You're not exactly a fan of the crowds. And nothing ruins it more than a noisy audience. Go to the old theater. Actually, sorry, go back. Go to the old theater. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. Yikes. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on. No commercials or trailers pop up. The movie just begins. I guess there's no quote. I think you have to add one. What's up, the Bryce's Rice? How you doing? Oh, we're trying to do question of the day? Hello. Question of the day is, what's your favorite weird food combination? Ooh. I need it. Little stretch. It's good to get those every once in a while. Okay. So no commercials or trailers pop up. The movie just begins. Please, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. But just as you're getting into the premise, the doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment, after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. What? You give it utter disbelief as a stranger shuffles down the aisle, only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Save. Move to another spot. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. I don't consider any combination I make weird. Okay, but would it be considered weird though? Would it? I know, like, not to you, but like, would it be considered weird to other people? I only got 2 endings this time though. I got 10 endings. You don't want. I like chicken seasoning on my lamb shoulder. Oh, what a crime! Oh, chicken seasoning on lamb! Oh, the horror! You should only put lamb seasoning on lamb and chicken seasoning on chicken. How dare you put it on something else? Okay. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them? Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But as you settle down, you see the strange person get up, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you. Alright, you gotta do this. Get up. We're not doing any of this. We're not violent on this channel, okay? But still, the inclination is there. Stab them! No, stabbing is not the answer. Violence is not the answer. I don't stab him. The inclination is there though. There is, in fact, no lamb seasoning. There's not. I haven't seen lamb seasoning, so therefore it doesn't exist. If I haven't seen it, then the existence of lamb seasoning is not happening. Raja's Spices has lamb seasoning for sale. Where? Where is that? In this country? Huh? Did a quick Google search. Oh, hey then. Well, I don't see it in this stupid market. So therefore it doesn't exist. Oh, did you send a link? Bryce's Race? I see that. What did you do? Stab them. All problems can be solved with a well-placed shank. Oh goodness. Okay, let me see if I. You can't send links. No links. You can't send links in the chat. I'm sorry, you have to ask for press special permission if you want to send links. How do I untime you? I don't know. I'm not really good at this mod stuff. My account moderation, chat experience. I don't know. You'll be come back in 300 seconds. You'll come out there in seconds. Alright, let's kill him. Alright. He's sitting in front of us again. You look around somewhat helplessly as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd all of this is. Or to at least inform you that it's all an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here, if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Let's move again. And move again. And again, they sit right in front of you. You bristle, annoyed, and a little humiliated. Are you just getting a kick out of this or something? You wasted enough time with this jerk. You don't even know what's going on in the movie anymore. I guess I have to confront the stranger now. Alright. You hate confrontation. You could already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. You've wanted to watch this movie for ages. And now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one else who'll help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and the stranger. You stand up. Even standing and higher up on the incline, the stranger is at least a head taller than you. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movement. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? You trying to piss me off? The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly. Like a small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turns some more. And turns more, beyond what should be possible, neck bones cracking, to face you directly. You can't move. Wide, glowing eyes resting above a wider, grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth, and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic. Alluring, but it also snaps you out of your terrified trance. Before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People! That's what you need. Safety, numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you. Go to the new cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you reach the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. I would definitely judge someone who puts ketchup on their pancakes or something like that. Yeah. Those people who put ketchup on everything, sick. Sickos. Sickos. Like, I joke about pepper sauce and everything, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna have some cereal. Better put some pepper sauce in that. Yuck. I've got a refined palate. I like wine and cheese and stuff. Ha ha ha. I'm so sophisticated. What are you, French? So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You'd get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long, and the prices are criminal anyway. You go through the halls. Or French fries and vanilla shakes. French fries. What? Do you mean like dipping the French fry into the vanilla shake? Is what you mean? That sounds good. Fry sounds good right now. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to it that it's being saved for someone. But it's not weird. No, it's like salty and sweet, right? Salty and sweet. Salty and sweet goes good together. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled in a seat annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close. So you grit your teeth and bear it. The lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials and even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins. But it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Okay, here in Barbados, like, yeah, we do talk in the theaters, but like for the most part, they're quiet. I think. I mean, I guess there's some loud people, but I think, I mean, my experience, we're quiet for the most part. Obviously, there's reactions, like loud reactions, but those are okay, because we all have the same reaction. Like, if someone yells out "what" at a scene, I'm probably feeling the same way. I'm like, what? What is happening? But yeah, for them to be constantly like loud throughout, yeah, not cool. Like, I did not pay money to be loud in the theater. Suddenly the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. So it doesn't matter what I do. I take the cat home. I don't take the cat home. It doesn't matter. He's still here. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Yeah, it is a social experience, but yeah, people take it too far. Like, if you want to be loud, go to a bar. Like, leave. Like, I'm paying money for this. I'm still trying to watch a movie. I'm trying to watch a movie and be social at the same time. Like, kill two birds with one stone. Attention seekers, right? Like class clowns, but with no respect for anybody. Hold on, there's water running. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. The sound is strange, and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say. You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. Then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Soon, oh my god, the entire room is chanting in perfect unison, everyone staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself, but the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No. They're already staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. I'm gonna leave. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop, all of the chanting stops, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry, even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnaturally intense scrutiny. But you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward till you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze even worse from the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago. Identical frown lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab at you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them even get up. You exit the theater, holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and that theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling to the floor as you gulp in huge gasps of air. You expect to feel relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice it, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. Ew. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you. And they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home.
Babe.
Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way. Yeah?
Where's Dio?
Why? Hold on.
Is he down?
I am back. Okay, I'm back. Right. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at the blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of a cat's meowing behind you, or maybe a kitten's? Doesn't matter, you just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, you get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide down with your back against. And slide down with your back against it until you're sitting on the floor. Okay. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed, trying to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. As you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares of glaring eyes, You try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Ending 17, Black Sheep. Okay, let's load. Let me see it. Keep cleaning. Catch cat in the act. Let's go back. Preference. I wanted to load up my previous ones. I'm gonna just keep going like with the cat if we take the cat home. So let's see if we can. Second thought. Let's do something alone. All right, let's watch a movie. You're not tired. Is this curry pasta weird? Curry? Is curry pasta weird? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I curry everything. I'm the wrong person to ask. Listen, if I can eat curry and rice, why can't I eat curry and pasta? You know, they're both starches. Like, sue me, right? Sue me. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're not too lazy to get started on any of your chores. But you're too lazy, sorry. I've had curry udon. How is it? Is it good? I need to drink this. Alright, so you decide to watch a movie. Ooh. You get dressed in your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter, and head over to your armchair. Only to discover that the cat is already napping in it. You frown a little in thought. Udon is in your jam. Why? Why is it in your jam? Too thick? Too thick? You want it a little skinnier? You frown a little in thought. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only options you have left are to sit on the floor. If you don't move that cat. If you don't move that cat. Or move the cat and reclaim your throne. Either way, it's gonna end horribly, so you might as well do what you want. Move the cat. You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. Too thick and soft? You don't like it thick and soft? Shame. I mean, to each their own. That's how I feel about wedges. It's just too much potato. Too thick. Too much. Fries? Fries is where it's at. Nice, thin, cut, amazing. Beautiful. Wedge is just too much for me. But, you know, I mean, I'm not too mad about it now. Because potatoes are really good. Taste good. So, I mean, it's not my preference, the wedges, but I eat it. But I just like the thinner cuts. Me some french fries. Some chips. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. Bye-bye. Bye. You don't mind wedges, but you don't like thick pastas? I like pasta. I like pastas. Bow tie. Rigatoni. Whatever it's called, rigatoni. Linguine. Fettuccine. Angel hair. I want it all. I want it all. Want it all from you. Okay. He's clearly upset with you. They try to pet his apology, blah, blah, blah. You shrug and put on a random movie before nestling into your chair. It's some horror film that you love to heckle from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string of pointless jump scares. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle? Oh, this cat's always causing trouble. What was that? Was that the bathroom? The cat must have gone into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Calming your thundering heart with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Whoa! The cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Fleeing the scene only makes you look guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch your bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in your medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Huh? Did the door just close? Did you bump it when you crouched down, or... Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. The lights? Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remembered to hold on to your receipts for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get... Stop it. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. Where you're going, you don't need money. You stand up. You shake out the pain in your knees from crouching and you shake out the pain in your knees from crouching and open your medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing's missing. You close the cap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, jump scare. Ah, I'm not gonna scream because you won't hear me anyway if I scream. Ah! You jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. You look back up at the mirror on the medicine cabinet door to see nothing. Nothing? What the hell? Something was... You know you saw something just now. You know you did. Right? Okay. You saw something. You definitely saw something. Again. Ah! Ah! Sorry. You rush out of the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall and... No. No, 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 no! You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing. Again. You peek through your fingers and see... Just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room. Try not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted. Or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach your chair, but... It's nothing. It's nothing at all. Just the cat sitting back in your chair again, looking up at you curiously. But it's enough. Your heart lurched so harshly out of a mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out. What? Your eyes roll up in your skin. Yeah, bro, what? You feel yourself falling back. Jesus. Like, die of shock? Man. You're dead before you even hit the ground. And ending 4. Ending 4. Real subtle. Okay, does it make a difference if I saw something? Oh. Ah! Okay, rush to the bathroom, enter the hall. No. No, no, no. Okay, again. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's skip. It's probably the same, right? That's enough. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, let's load something else. We'll just let it sit in the stupid chair. You decide to sit on the floor. The cat is a guest after all, and you pride yourself on being a good host, if nothing else. Well, at least you would if you ever had any guests over before. You grab a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in front of the chair. You pop in a random movie from your collection and can tell instantly that it's one of your favorite horror films. You've seen it a few times, blood pumping. Yeah. Sorry. A few minutes in and you're already invested, getting reacquainted with the story and characters. The scares won't come until later, but for some reason, you feel like something is watching you from behind. You know it's probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyway. You peek over your shoulder. Gah! Only to jump out of your skin, tossing a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap. The cat is awake and looking right at you. Ah. Take a calming breath, recovering from your heart nearly lurching out of your chest, and immediately feel foolish. You shouldn't feel foolish, friend. You're actually quite smart and dumb at the same time. It was just the cat, of course. It was so quiet you've forgotten it was right behind you, even though it's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, the TV shuts off. You blink, confused. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen's dim light was still on. The digital clock was still glowing, and the movie player was still rewinding. The power clearly didn't go out. So why? You feel a chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection in the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Cats stare, silly. It's kind of their thing, right? You're a new addition in its life. Of course, it's gonna study you closely to see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. What? TV's on, but the movie isn't what's playing on the screen. It's you? It's me? You watch yourself from on screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's like footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. You feel the familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the questions of how this is happening, of who or what is doing this, and why. Suddenly your mirrored self smiles and waves at you, all on its own. You don't wave back, too stunned to move. The you on the screen doesn't seem to mind though. It then stands up, walks out of frame, and ah! A terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. On screen in the chair is the cat. But it's wrong. It's become a large swollen mass of black fur. Its twitching pulse are rhythmical with its slow, almost methodical breaths. Its mouth is a yawning entrance to a black abyss, framed by a set of teeth that look very, very sharp. Glowing eyes bulge all over its body. It's still looking at you. doesn't even acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back into frame and pet it, almost lovingly. Then, the you inside the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at a sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. You're not particularly afraid of blood, but for some reason, the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. I'm not scared of the sight of blood either, but if I saw the me on the screen get caught and the me in real life is bleeding, I'd be more than a little terrified. Your reaction is a little too calm for me. Just a little bit. A thought, clear and terrible, flashes across your mind. It's not just the mutated cat in the TV that's watching you, is it? Don't look behind you, 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 don't look behind you. You watch helplessly as your on-screen self smiles and nods at you, almost encouragingly. They stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws. They look into the dark depths. And as you're torn between the horrifying realization of what's about to happen and the gripping wonder of what they see looking back at them from that deep, deep darkness, they jump in. Oh my gosh. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down, and yet you somehow also feel weightless. You can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm. You feel cold. You feel everything. You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Ending 3 silent film. I've had enough of this cat. I think I'm done for today. Let's see what endings we got. We got 5 endings this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 5. Okay. Alright. I'm looking forward to getting more endings with this cat, but I'm tired and hungry. So I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna peace out, bros. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Okay, appreciate so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming in for however long. I will be here tomorrow also. Peace. Yeah, peace. Peace out, Girl Scout. I'll be here tomorrow, but not at 10. Probably like in the evening. I have it in the Discord like 5 p.m. or whatever. But yes, what did I say I'm playing tomorrow? What did I say? I don't know. The me of the past and the me of the now are completely different people. 2 different people, 2 different worlds. I cannot remember for the life of me what I'm streaming tomorrow. Let me check my Discord. You know, schedule. Oh yeah, Day Shift at Freddy's. Remember that game? Oh god, no. Alright. So that's what I said I'm streaming tomorrow. Okay, anyways, guys, I will see you tomorrow evening.